Imagine walking alone on a deserted road, the only sound being the creaking of trees and the distant hum of a car. Suddenly, you stumble upon a body, cold and lifeless. This is the terrifying reality that confronted the people of Lake County, where a series of brutal murders took place, leaving a trail of blood and tears in its wake. You are standing on the edge of a forest, the trees towering above you like sentinels. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. A faint mist rises from the ground, casting an eerie gloom over the landscape. It's a place where time stands still, where the only sound is the rustling of leaves and the distant call of a bird. But amidst this tranquility, a sense of unease settles in, a feeling that something is watching you from the shadows. This is where it all began, where the first body was found, and the nightmare that would haunt Lake County for years to come. You are walking through the forest, the crunch of gravel beneath your feet echoing through the silence. The trees seem to close in around you, casting long, ominous shadows on the ground. Suddenly, you stumble upon a clearing, and in the center, you see a body, lying motionless on the ground. The sight is gruesome, the victim's eyes frozen in a permanent stare, their skin pale and cold to the touch. You feel a chill run down your spine as you realize that you are standing at the scene of a horrific crime, where a life has been brutally cut short. The question is, who could have committed such a heinous act, and why? You are sitting in a cramped, dimly lit room, surrounded by detectives and forensic experts, all working tirelessly to unravel the mystery of the murder. The air is thick with the smell of coffee and stale air, and the only sound is the rustling of papers and the hum of computers. The investigators are poring over the evidence, searching for any clue that might lead them to the killer. They are a team of dedicated professionals, driven by a desire to bring justice to the victim and their family. But as they delve deeper into the case, they begin to realize that nothing is as it seems, and the truth is far more complex than they ever could have imagined. You are following a lead, a trail of clues that seems to point to a surprising suspect. The journey takes you through the dark underbelly of the city, where the streets are narrow and winding, and the buildings seem to loom over you like giants. You feel a sense of unease, a feeling that you are being watched, as you navigate the twists and turns of the investigation. And then, suddenly, you stumble upon a shocking revelation, a twist that turns the entire case on its head. The suspect is not who you expected, and the motives are far more sinister than you ever could have imagined. The question is, can you handle the truth, or will it be too much to bear? You are standing in a crowded courtroom, surrounded by the family and friends of the victim, all waiting with bated breath for the verdict. The air is thick with tension, and the only sound is the rustling of papers and the murmured conversations of the onlookers. The judge enters, and the room falls silent, as the verdict is read out. The suspect is found guilty, and the sentence is handed down. But as the courtroom erupts into chaos, you can't help but feel a sense of unease, a feeling that justice has not been fully served. The question is, will the victim's family ever find closure, or will the pain of their loss linger on forever? You are sitting in a quiet, dimly lit room, reflecting on the case, and all that has been revealed. The investigation has been closed, and the suspect is behind bars, but the questions still linger. What drove the killer to commit such a heinous crime? Was it a twisted desire for power, or a deep-seated need for revenge? The answers may never be fully known, but one thing is certain, the impact of the crime will be felt for years to come. The question is, will we ever be able to fully understand the mind of a serial killer, or will it remain a dark and terrifying mystery, forever shrouded in shadow? As you finish this journey into the dark world of a serial killer, you can't help but feel a sense of unease, a feeling that the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. So, like, comment, and subscribe and join the conversation. Share your theories and your thoughts, and let's work together to unravel the mysteries of the human mind. And remember, the truth is always more terrifying than fiction, so be prepared for the unexpected. Will you be able to handle the truth, or will it haunt you forever?